So you guys know that Tim Dillon has sort of annoyed the shit out of me over the past however long now because, and you know why? It's actually very simple. It's because I kind of like him. It's because I like him. He's funny to me. He's funny. He's interesting. But then he just sort of like has massive, massive blind spots when it comes to politics. And he, you know, hopped on the Trump train and gave a hot stone massage to J.D. Vance on his podcast. And when he talks about the Epstein files, refuses to state the obvious that Trump is all over the fucking Epstein files and that's why he's hiding it, right? So he's been annoying. Everybody in that Rogan sphere to one extent or another annoys me. But having said that, this might be the first time he actually sort of snapped on somebody in MAGA world. Somebody who is literally a Trump official in this instance. So Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy came out the other day and he basically gave this just pompous ass speech, this arrogant speech where he goes, I'm sorry, but what needs to happen is if you're flying on an airplane, you need to dress up. Don't come in pajamas. Don't come in sweatpants, please. You need to dress nicely. Wear a suit. Have some respect. Have some self-respect. And I mean, sort of universally across the board, everybody was like, fuck off. And Tim Dillon is no exception. In fact, this really got under his skin. So let's take a look at what he said.
This Sean Duffy, this guy who's running the travel thing, goes, how Americans turned flying into accessible transportation. Secretary Sean Duffy urges travelers to dress up and be in a good mood. Hey, Sean, fuck you. Hey, fuck you, by the way. Shut the fuck up. How about you get the planes in the fucking sky, you scumbag, and shut the fuck up. I'm sick of being lectured by this fucking government that knows nothing about what's actually happening out there.
He's getting close. Sick of being lectured by this fucking government. Well, who else is in the government? Would you say this about Trump? Would you say this about J.D. Vance? And you can be more explicit. You can say it for Sean. Can you say it for the others? The implication is there, but I want to hear it directly, Tim. I want to hear it directly.
Think about what's actually happening out there, okay? First of all, the whole entire experience of travel has become an unending hell, okay? Everybody is understaffed. There are delays at all the major airports. The airports are old. They've fallen into disrepair. The planes are old. The pilots are underpaid. The staff is underpaid. It's a horrible experience, Sean. It's a bad fucking experience. Let's watch him. Let's watch this guy and fuck him.
Let's watch this guy and fuck him. All right, let's keep going.
I'm sick of people in government going, well, the golden age of travel starts with you. Dress up. Be courteous. Hey, Sean, no one has any money. No one has any goddamn money, you fool. Why isn't everyone dressed up on the Southwest flight? Because everyone's fucked. That's why. Why wouldn't they help someone? Everyone helps people with the luggage. Nobody doesn't help people with the luggage. That's such bullshit.
So he goes on. Me and Crystal actually watched this when we were traveling in a car, not on a plane, but we were traveling for the holidays for Thanksgiving, and he had us laughing a lot. Look, all I'm saying, I love this Tim Dillon. Can you be this Tim Dillon, but be this Tim Dillon all the time, please? I know they got caught up in that thing where like it was cool to be right wing online, bro. It was edgy to be right wing online. Everybody wants to be the edgy boy. Everybody wants to be the naughty boy, right? And so that's what the Rogan sphere got caught up in. Let's ride this wave of MAGA and Trumpism and like triggering the libs. And he still got so much of that, like, no matter what, I hate the liberals. He still got a lot of that going on in him, which sometimes just makes him totally and completely fucking insufferable. But this exact same energy, but directed at Trump, right? I think that's the thing that frustrates me about him, is that this sort of, hey, fuck you energy, usually it's only reserved for leftists and liberals, right? And like woke people. But when it comes to Trump, it's always like a subtle steel man. Like, what was the thing he said? I'm blanking on the thing he said, but he said something about the Epstein files that was just fucking preposterous. Oh, he said, I think Trump thinks that they're going to kill him, which is why he's not releasing the Epstein files, because they're going to kill him if he releases the files and tells the truth on everybody. Or Tim, the Epstein emails just came out, and we saw This motherfucker was mentioned in those emails more than any other person on planet Earth. There's a little over 20,000 emails. He was referenced about 1,600 times. There's emails of Epstein saying in 2011, saying, oh yeah, Trump is at the house with one of the victims right now, and he's been there for hours. 2011. So Trump can't make the claim, oh, it was when I was running for office, they were smearing me, they were making something up. It was an email from 2011 saying very clearly Trump was at Epstein's house with an Epstein victim for hours. I wonder what they were doing, Tim. Were they fucking playing Parcheesi? Is that what they were doing? Were they playing Guess Who together, charades? Were they doing charades? No, we all know what the fuck was going on. And Tim Dillon knows this as much as anybody else does. All of Epstein's properties are bugged. There's video cameras hidden all over the place. That means Jeffrey Epstein, who's Mossad, has blackmail on the president of the U.S. And he worked for Mossad, so that means a vault in Tel Aviv has videos of Trump boinking kids, allegedly, right? And so, but Tim doesn't say that. He didn't see those emails and, oh, yeah, okay, I guess that's what it is. No, it was, he had said it like a month before or whatever, but he was like, Trump doesn't want to release the Epstein files because they're going to kill him. They're going to kill him. And that's bullshit. Because I just want Tim Dillon to use his sharp wit and direct it at Trump. I need that. I need Tim Dillon to be making jokes about how Trump was Epstein's best friend for a decade, and we know that because of the Michael Wolff tapes where Epstein's on literal audio tape saying exactly that. I need Tim Dillon to point out that Trump was on Epstein's plane 7 times that we know of. I need Tim Dillon to point out that the first time Trump and Melania had sex was allegedly on the Lolita Express. I need Tim Dillon to point out that Epstein knew the inner workings of Trump's first White House and was literally offered a job by Trump to keep his fucking mouth shut with all the dirt he had on him. I need Tim Dillon to point out that Trump and Epstein shared a girlfriend. And Epstein also, quote, passed off a 20-year-old girl to Trump in 1993 when she aged out for Epstein, by the way. Trump wrote a creepy love letter to Epstein on his birthday. The list of just damning evidence is overwhelming. It is astonishing. Epstein allegedly learned human trafficking from Trump's teenage modeling agency. And somehow, Tim Dillon, who's sort of like an old school Alex Jones type, missed the biggest conspiracy of them all right in front of his fucking eyes. I don't even know if people know that Trump hosted a private event at Mar-a-Lago with teen models, and there was only one other person there, Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know if people know that Michael Wolff says he saw a picture of Trump with a stain on his pants and girls of an uncertain age bending over and pointing at him and laughing. I mean, I can go on and on here, bro. I can go on and on with the endless list of damning stuff about Trump and Epstein. But my point is, I want fucking Tim Dillon to be the one to bring this to his audience, right? Because he's got a different audience than I have. I got a bunch of liberals. I got a bunch of lefties. He's got a bunch of, dude bros, some of them apolitical, some of them somewhat political, but a lot of them lean right. And if it comes from Tim Dillon, they go, oh, okay, there might be some there. If it comes from, this asshole, from me, a lot of those people fucking hate me. I'll never get through to them no matter how true what I'm saying is. So, Tim, you can do it. It's not too late, bro. It is not too late. And I just feel like that's the thing that's so frustrating is I know he has the ability to fucking knock these motherfuckers down to size, and he just doesn't do it. He did it for Sean Duffy here, to be fair, and I love it. We're getting closer, but do that on J.D. Vance. Do that on fucking Trump. But that's the other thing. Tim Dillon and Rogan are like this, and Rogan is now literal text buddies with J.D. Vance and Trump. To be fair, Tim has been consistently good on Peter Thiel. He's been consistently good on even Elon Musk, to the point where it even makes Rogan uncomfortable. I give him credit for that, bro. I give him credit for that. Telling the truth about those fucking assholes when you're not supposed to. It's politically incorrect to do that in the Rogan sphere, right? I just need you to take that last step. Do it for Trump. Do it for J.D. Vance. You know you want to. All the jokes wrote themselves when Trump was having a Great Gatsby party, a roaring 20s party with billionaires. At the same time, he was freezing the food stamps and starving 40 million Americans, including millions of children. Those jokes wrote themselves, Tim. That's what happened. I mean, it's just insane that he didn't pay government workers for over a month and they were busting their ass and working and he was partying with billionaires. Just the optics of that are insane. They're completely and utterly insane. So, anyway, there you have it. Does Tim Dillon have a redemption arc in him? That's my question for you. Does he have a redemption arc in him? Because of all the Rogan Sphere comedians, I think he is the most talented. But I don't want to see that wasted on like Rush Limbaugh adjacent style bullshit, Sean Hannity style bullshit. And he's a lot closer to that than he thinks he is. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.